And you know, next time you plant a tree, plant it correctly. That's the solution to these problems. So these roots that are growing back in towards the tree, I'm going to prune them off, and hopefully with our new mulching patterns, the dividing of roots will happen in places other than around the trunk. So we're going to get these future girdling roots here taken care of. They're growing back around the tree. Hopefully we can get them to grow away from the tree with proper mulching. Get them to divide away from the tree. So then we'll just bring the soil line right to here, and that's the best we can do. But the tree's going to have problems. It's too deep. So we're going to carefully put the soil back around the tree, and level the soil out around the well that was built around the tree as well. Okay? Okay. Here we go. So what I've done is I've taken and I've placed the soil back to grade, which is about 6 to 8 inches lower than what it was when I started, as you can see on the part of the dark trunk. And I can't really do much for this tree. We removed the roots that in the future would have been girdling roots. We have an adventitious root over here growing, and we just made the soil to grade and not piling it up on the trunk. And that's about the best I can do with this tree, and just focus on properly planting trees and starting with healthy trees in the future, and then properly mulching this tree and fertilizing with low nitrogen for a while, and microelements. The CER was 5.2 at this point after I put the soil back. 5.2. It's today's 8/9/2009, and this is a Crimson King. Okay. We also mixed up 1 gallon of concentrated liquid sea kelp, which has many of the microelements in it, except for molybdenum and chlorine and nickel, and low nitrogen, 2% or less. We do not want a lot of nitrogen out here. This is a natural and organic fertilizer, and we apply it to the top in like a soil drench, which will work its way to the rhizoplane and then into the rhizosphere. That's the idea. Okay, trying to keep it away from the trunk if we can, but there we go with that. Now we'll go ahead and put a dressing and mulch on top.
Thanks to our website sponsor, Acme.
Another point is this root right here. As the tree grows down the road years from now, as the trunk grows out to here and this gets bigger, it's going to girdle the trunk right here when the tree's bigger. It's just waiting. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to prune her right there and mulch it correctly, and hopefully the new roots that divide will be out here away from the trunk, and we won't have this circle of a woody root just waiting to girdle the tree at that time. If the tree lasts that long, we'll see. Okay, so what we did was we took a little section of the woody root out. It might grow back together again though, and hopefully the new roots will develop and from the callus around that forms, and they'll grow out away from the tree. What we're hoping. Okay.